On today's episode of Based After Dark,
You didn't have to say that.
Jesus
That makes it sound
fucking
worse.
Christ.
I do because
Makes it
it's
sound
you
way
guys.
worse.
I do because it's you guys.
You're not ignoble. We're not attacking you, dude.
Yeah, what if it's tradition? Because dude, schools do stupid shit like that. It's like, all right, it's the peanut butter toe sucking festival this year.
And then out of nowhere, she goes over and she starts to massage Hamsy's back, dude. And the milk getter's back at it, dude. And out of nowhere.
Oh, that go hard.
Based After Dark.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of Based After Dark, Season 2, Episode 37. Shout out our patrons. We got over 215 right now. That's huge. We do appreciate you guys. And today, I am gathered here with myself. I am Tpapa Slice. We're here with Tasty Life, the Saint Tits, and Crylax, dude. It's the boys,
Interesting
dude.
squadron.
Boys.
What a squadron we have today, dude. And also, I would apologize for being 1 hour late, but fuck you guys. Daylight savings is a fucking scam. I live in Arizona. We don't have daylight savings. So in my mind, we started 7 minutes ago normally. So
Bro,
it's
that
not my
shit's
fault.
Okay, so
It's everybody
that means,
else's fault. That's how it works.
So it's 7 p.m. your time right now.
yeah, 7:07. Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay, yeah, no. I mean, I
I'm
think it
down with
worked
the
out, you know?
Californians.
And now it's a little bit after dark. I like it. Crylax got to stay up late on the East Coast, but it's not too bad.
I'm unemployed, bitch.
Dude, yeah.
Let's go.
I was literally thinking, I was like, at least Crylax quit his job last week.
Let's
you know?
go. Okay.
I'm about to be unemployed for a whole month because my part-time I have with the university, I'm only allowed 900 hours of like working time. So like
They did that same shit to my friend. Yeah, I know exactly what you're I
You
wonder
want-
why
you want
that's a
edit some of
thing.
my videos, bro. Dude, I got a slot open it up, dude. We're good to go.
Well, this April, your boy Tits is looking out. You need a video done? I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it. I'm gonna need the
there we
fucking
go.
money, bro.
There we go, dude.
Let's go. Yeah, no, we got the
Wow.
skeleton crew today. Where was everyone? Okay, so Ignoble said he was not home. Zoe was at work, I believe. Dude, the 9 rain excuse this week. We gotta read this
dude,
one.
9 Rain had a great excuse this week. It's one of my
This
personal
is so
favorites.
good. This might break HIPAA law, but I don't care. I'm reading it.
It's not breaking
where
HIPAA.
did
That's
it-
how that works, dude.
Wait,
Yeah,
where did it?
It's you're not saying his
Oh.
real name, so
Yeah, there you go. 9 rain goes.
That's also not how it works.
Buddy of mine has a big surgery this Saturday, so tonight we're doing a party for him. Won't be able to make it.
Oh my god.
Dude, not like
I
the
wonder if it's like
Wednesday
a going
surgery
away
party,
party.
baby. Wednesday surgery party. Let's go.
Dude,
This honestly beats the premarital counseling in the wilderness for me. It's opposite. For real.
it's just like how
What?
bad. You don't want to say it because the premarital counseling you can make fun of, but like, what if his friend has leukemia and he just doesn't want to type that? You know, like,
But
That's
what
what I'm
if
saying. Like, is it
the
a
fuck?
going away party? Like, is he gonna like possibly die? It's like, oh, last party, you know? Like,
That's a good
man,
question, dude.
I didn't think of that, but I
My
think
friends never had parties for me, but
I've never heard of that. That's what makes me think though. Like, what if he's just like the mastermind behind the computer right now, and he's like, I need to think of something they're not gonna call me out on. And it's like, friends having surgery. We're gonna go party on a Wednesday. Can't make it to the podcast. See ya. Like,
I'm so sure he's capable of that. Like that's 9 Rain is completely capable of that. He's playing chess, dude. Like we're playing checkers.
I know, but if Nine Rain's friend, if you're real, I hope you have a successful surgery, and I hope everything is fine with you and nothing bad happens to you. But you may not be real.
True.
I have no concrete evidence on this.
We have no way of telling. Yeah, truly. Well, fucking, how was your guys' week? What did we get up to? What's going on in your guys' life?
Jake, it was
I
my
know you got
birthday.
some stuff. Do you want to tell your story? Do you have a good Patreon bait or yay or nay?
me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I did. I kinda. I guess if we want to go through it, I did.
Yeah, do you want to tell it though? Do it. Did you meet up with it?
You know, no, I didn't.
Ah,
I didn't because.
okay.
But more happy. Okay, so for the Patreon future listeners and the current podcast listeners, I've been trying to slang some dick. I'm not gonna lie. I had the exit strategy at work. I worked at a resort, so ton of beautiful, of age young women there.
You didn't
And,
have to say that. That
Jesus
makes it sound
fucking
worse.
Christ.
I do because
Makes it
it's
sound
you
way
guys.
worse.
I do because it's you guys.
You're not ignoble. We're not attacking you, dude.
I know. I'm
We
just
only
trying
meant
not to
ignoble.
get. You guys jump on every underage joke possible, bro. I'm just
Dude,
like,
I don't know, dude.
actually
You went out of your way
I
to
do
make
not.
that one.
Every time there's an opportunity for a pedo joke, like I hit like if I'm getting served like 10 underhands, dude, I'm hitting one of them. I'm really like I'm not I don't really go. It's low hanging fruit. It's too easy, you know. Like no one wants to think
Okay.
about that.
Continue your story. Of these
Yeah,
beautiful
sorry.
then
ladies.
it's for all you degens out there. Anyway, so there was this girl who apparently had been into me for a long time. I could tell, but I don't know. It wasn't someone that I was personally into, and I don't really mess with people at work at all, just because of the implications and also downside of me possibly losing my job, which now doesn't matter. So, gave a lot of them my number just to, test the waters a little bit. But this one, immediately, like I told Max, like we were on the phone for 2 hours about this shit. Like
Yeah,
it
was a
goes
long
deep.
call.
It goes deep. Long story short, as the bait, she's nuts. Like absolutely psycho crazy. There's also a language barrier because she's Latina. And I think English is her third language. And she speaks fine, but typing, there was so much that I just didn't get. Max didn't get it either. He can vouch.
It looks like she maybe ran it through like a translation software and was like getting very literal, non-correct translations of what you were saying.
No,
or
because
something.
no, what it is, I want to see.
These did not make sense. Like it wasn't like like this girl's stupid. It's like this girl has no clue what's going on. Like we're
maybe
talking
she
about
was
different
texting
things.
in Spanish text slang because it's like like we have LOL and like we have like
No,
why
dude, read the
like,
messages and we'll
Tpapa,
you'll see, dude, you'll
Tpapa.
see.
Remember one thing, bro. I love Latinas, bro. I love them. I talk to them often. It's not that, bro. It's not.
Can we
They're-
get an example of what the fuck she was saying to you? Because I'm trying to think of what possible translation she could be having.
Absolutely.
Like what did she say?
Absolutely, you can.
Like what was the
I
context?
got you on the Patreon podcast.
Ah,
Real
I like
$5 a
it.
month. Thank you very
Oh,
much. Thank you
On
very
the
much.
podcast.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So subscribe to the Patreon. Thank you all of our patrons again. We love you. Anyway, but yeah, she's psycho. So I did not meet up with her, but it went from to one point she said I was used to hoes, but she's not one of those. But then later on proceeded to do things which we will also cover on the Patreon.
Okay, hold
Yeah.
on. Can we cover this not on the Patreon? Are you a hoe guy? Are you going after the hoes? Is she valid in her statement?
Look, that's their decision.
mean,
okay.
no.
You know?
Whoa,
Yeah.
dude, what do you mean? By
let's
that?
just
They
say
can be
like
hoes
I'm-
if they want to be hoes. Jake is just
if
just
if they're
vacuums them up.
overtly I'm not going for overt hoes, but if they are in secret, like I'm not asking questions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
their
That makes sense.
prerogative. 2024, dude, sexual liberation. It's fucking still hitting. The
It's
pants
so
go below
like
the
we
ankles.
live
Yep.
such different lives. It is insane. Like that is.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine,
Dude, there's been so many times, Tpapa, where like I talked to Mel about this stuff, I talked to Max about this stuff, I talked to Seth about this stuff. There's so many times I wanted to call you too.
But you
So
just
many
be like,
times.
what?
Every single thing, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, you should just get married. Like that's
Dude,
that. When you're ready
it's
for
not
that
like
type of direction in life, like that's the, it's getting serious when you're making phone calls to me. Like, oh, dude, you found the one now.
No, it's like because you're one of the boys too, and I want to share it with you, and I don't think you wouldn't understand. It's just like our schedules are like opposite. Now I'm unemployed, so I guess it doesn't matter. But I don't know. I just don't. Why do I feel like not that you wouldn't be interested? Calling a married man in the middle of the night and talking about this is just like.
No,
I don't know.
Can I be honest? I'm very glad you don't. Like, this is great. Like, like I don't need to hear. Like, this is great. Like, I like the little snippets I get, but yeah, no, I can't relate. I can't talk about the host stories. Like, I grew up Mormon. I went on a mission. I went to BYU and I got married, bro. Like, I don't. Like, I don't
But
relate.
don't lie to the viewers. You're a little freak. Don't
Well,
lie
I
to the
mean,
viewers.
yeah, no,
freak,
I'm
dude.
an absolute freak. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
You're
I'm a
religious.
freak and a half.
Of course, yeah. You were
no,
raised
I'm
religious. Of course,
fucking-
you're a freak. Yeah.
I'm
And you
I'm
escaped the
insane.
cult. You escaped the cult. We talked about
did.
that. You
I
escaped
know.
it.
No, I don't believe it, dude. I think they got a lasso around his waist and they're throwing him out here to bait us, and he's gonna like, bring us in. Dude.
It's so
That's my
funny.
theory about Tpapa.
I actually like
The honey
I,
pot.
like,
The honey pot.
growing up religious, I always like hated the opposite religion people. Like they were just like always like, or like the anti-religion, and I don't know, I didn't know any better. And like now that I don't go to church anymore, like I actually cannot stand anything Mormon and anything religious, but I also don't want to be the annoying person that just doesn't shut up about how religion like is just stupid. So I just sit back and I'm like, okay,
You
we're
can
just
do
gonna
both, dude.
chill, you know?
You could do both.
Oh,
that's
so,
the
you
method
know,
to
it's-
do both.
It's,
You're respecting your past. That's
yeah,
fine.
behind closed doors, bro. You know, we get. You know, I hate it all. You know, obviously, but
Yeah.
but it's
So-
the bit is too good. You know, there's too much content around. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a massive
yeah.
bit. It's absolutely
Mhm.
massive.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't mind. I'll share stuff with you guys. When I come to visit you, like I'll sit you and Andy down and I'll divulge.
The Annie's more
stories of
stoked than
Crylax.
Tpapa is. for
I
sure.
know. I'm
Dude,
actually
it's
excited
just
to
Like,
tell
what
Andy
kind of
too.
life did I miss out on? Like, what's going on?
her
What did Tpapa
her
rope you
reactions to
into?
things are the best. Her
Yeah,
reactions to
yeah.
things literally outbeat everybody. Like she's genuinely flabbergasted by everything. It's so great.
We started
What was
yesterday
you
for my
saying,
birthday. We started
Oh.
playing Baldur's Gate 3. It was our first video game ever, and we're currently role playing as a lesbian couple that is going across the world, and it's been great. You know, it's been it's
you
been a
should do.
blast.
I was gonna ask if you gave each other big cocks or something. No, you're lesbian.
Yeah,
What about
no,
lesbians
no.
with big cocks? You know, no strap on.
You know, I went for that angle. We were debating over doing like the lesbo with big wieners, but we went full normal, all natural lesbian couple in Baldur's Gate, and so far, you know, it's been going great. You know, we've been having fun. We're gonna go play again right after the pod. It's gonna be good.
What class did you pick, Tpapa? Because it's funny, I've been addicted to Baldur's Gate for like the past 2 weeks, and I've been playing. So
I picked a paladin, and Annie is a bard, and we have no idea what we're doing, but we played yesterday for like 10 hours, and we're gonna go play again some more after this.
yeah,
Nice.
I'm a
Cool.
dwarf barbarian. That's what I've been enjoying a lot.
You know,
right
I
now.
didn't like the dwarves purely aesthetically, and I think that's because I'm fucked up, bro.
Yeah,
There
why
was
is that, Tpapa?
I just didn't like how they looked. I was like, this guy is
No.
too tiny. Like, I don't want that to be my character.
Wait, do you,
And-
you have a problem with tiny people, Tpapa? Is like this
I
what I'm
I
saying?
honestly I think I do. Yeah. I found out that is just another group of people I dislike.
You're not supposed to admit that. You're supposed to
What
defend
other group of
yourself.
people do you dislike, Tpapa?
The French?
That's valid.
fair.
That's valid.
Yeah,
No one likes the French. Not even the French like the French.
Not
Yeah.
even the French.
The
like
French might
French.
even
Yeah,
hate the
that's true.
most. Like I don't even know, honestly.
The French and people. The other group of people is people that don't put their shopping carts back.
And
The
pregnant.
French. That's the French.
It is the French, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of like freaky stuff, did you guys see the story of there's a high school in like Kansas that did a fundraiser, and one of the activities was making students lick peanut butter off of each other's feet?
I did see that actually.
You
Yeah,
guys
no,
see
I
that?
did. I did.
There's some hot
Um,
water going on. They're
yeah,
a little
I
bit
saw
in
that.
trouble. Yeah,
I
they
was
noble.
trying to think
Like,
about
no, but
it.
you're
Like,
going back to high school.
if I was in elementary school and there was a fundraiser where kids had to lick some feet, I don't think I would have thought anything of it back in 2005. But now
Yeah.
it like that sounds insane. Like, what the fuck is going on there?
Yeah.
Like,
No, like
so I don't know if yeah. go
Some
ahead.
really deep, like Midwesterners. I honestly believe that this kind of event in a theoretical world can be completely like simple, honest, like nothing wrong with it. But in the real world, dude, you just can't take that fucking risk, dude. Like, what are you? What do you? Why was? What, no one said anything about that.
Like,
Nobody said anything about that.
Yeah, like what kind of community watches that and there's not one twisted motherfucker who's been on the internet being like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? Like, I would have
Just-
exclaimed out loud, like, what the
Just-
fuck are we
but-
witnessing right now? And why is no
Everybody
one
has to
saying
pretend-
anything about it? And
Everybody
all
has to
these-
pretend they don't watch porn and don't know that's a thing. They're all sitting there like, dude, this is insane. But if I say something, they'll know I'm a freak, dude.
Exactly.
Well, no, my wife likes, I like feet porn. I can't let my wife know that I like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, kids. You're going to have
Bro.
to take this L from that man filming in the corner over there. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but it
In
was the
Kansas, too.
students licking each other's feet, so it wasn't like the teachers or anything like that. which I maybe is a saving grace, but not by much.
This is high school,
you know?
you said, right?
No.
I think it was high school. I think so.
Okay.
It
So they're-
looked like it. Yeah, it was high school. I'm pretty sure.
Who
They're old
made
enough for
this?
somewhat
Sorted.
complex thought.
Was this like a yearbook team that decided to do this, or was this the gym?
That
coach,
would be the
right?
kids.
That
This-
Oh.
Like,
Like-
this must have been the faculty, unless this is literally just like the yearbook or like Stuco or something, just playing a big fucking joke on everyone and just seeing how far they can take it.
It was probably innocent where they thought, hey, what's something
Dude,
we absolutely
okay, I've
wouldn't
learned
want to
some
do,
things.
you know?
I've Googled.
Wouldn't wanna do.
It was a
for yourself.
fundraising event. Okay. It was a fundraising event. How much money do you think they need to raise? I'm not going to tell you the number yet. How much money do they need to raise for this to have been okay in your eyes? Like, oh, okay. They did that.
$500. $500.
Like 20
I'm thinking-
grand.
5,000?
Like
I'm
20
thinking what they
grand in
put.
my eyes.
I'm thinking
Say
what they
like
put, not
5K.
what I would put, but I think they put like $500 or something stupid.
250.
What is it?
Okay, so I have two curveballs to throw at you. One, they raised over $152,000. So
Damn, that's worth
That's
some
not that
feet,
bad.
dude. That's worth
Okay.
some feet, yeah.
number two, let me just pull this up on Twitter and make sure. Okay, unbelievable that this happened. Students sucked on the toes of adults. So this is saying it's on the toes of
Wait,
adults,
wait,
and
I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I think that's
I
misinformation.
can't.
Was that just like
You
a
can't
BuzzFeed
exactly. It
title
looks
or
like.
something?
That
Here,
sounds like
I'll
something
drop-
libs of TikTok.
I'll
would post,
I'll
but
drop the
that's-
link. I'm putting it in topics just because that's what I have up right now. But I just put the link to the tweet right there. You guys can pull it up. All participants in the assembly were students who
it
signed up
literally
for the
is.
games.
Okay.
They played ahead of time. No Deer Creek faculty or staff participated in any of the games during this
Okay.
Clash
This-
of Classes assembly.
Was it their families?
Okay,
Like, could it have
so
been someone they're related to? Because these are adults, dude. That's adult feet.
yeah, so that
Yeah,
is
those are
definitely
adult
adult feet, but yeah,
Bro,
no.
Dude.
That's fucking disgusting.
I'm
either way,
having,
dude.
we're getting conflicting information. That is at least one adult. That lady that's getting her foot licked. Okay, who's the guy filming this? That's what I want to know. Like, this is the guy we need to.
That's the pervert.
Yeah, the pervert is the
guy,
filmer.
that's the
Okay,
pervert, yeah.
like if this is going down, I'm sitting there in awe. I'm not whipping out my
okay,
phone.
but to play
Like-
devil's advocate, what if the guy is seeing this shit? He's like, if I tell my buddies about this, no one's gonna believe me. Whips out his phone just for evidence. Okay, just theoretically speaking, throw a guy
You
a
want to be the
bone.
middle-aged white guy filming little kids licking toes, dude? Is that what you want?
I mean,
be, bro? I'm
Ignoble's not
taking
here
that
this
risk.
week. I think we need to
Okay.
figure out
I'm
where
taking
Ignoble
that
was
risk.
when this was happening. But I'll be the straw man for this week. So I'll play devil's advocate because I don't know, man. If I'm watching that and everyone around me is like Black Mirror, like they're all like, yeah, suck that toe, suck that peanut butter off the toe. I'd be like, what the fuck's going on here? Is
It
this
some Black
normal?
Mirror shit though, for real. for
Like
real.
I would feel so like surreal watching like in real time and then like seeing people around me like not react because it's disgusting, number one, but number two, why was this an option? Like who made this? Is this tradition? Did the students want this, or is there like some edgy 4chan user in the
Is
school?
this tradition?
Yeah, what if it's tradition? Because dude, schools do stupid shit like that. It's like, all right, it's the peanut butter toe sucking festival this year.
Okay, so obviously
Hell
you've
yeah, bro.
obviously you've all seen 21 Jump Street, right? You've all seen 21 Jump Street?
I
Okay,
have.
Bollywood
Yeah.
reboot. Ignoble is cast in the reboot of 21 Jump Street, and
Dude,
he
Ignoble's
is-
from New Jersey, bro.
and
Yeah.
he performs
What do you
this.
mean Bollywood reboot, bro?
here we
it's,
go
it's
again.
because it has to be a reboot. It can't just be remade, and that was like the first option, bro. They
Hollywood
always
does
reboot
remakes.
American movies. When?
I mean, that's all they do now is remakes.
Every single movie is
No.
just a reboot of another
Like what?
franchise, dude. Every Godzilla
what?
movie, every Marvel movie.
Every Marvel
dude,
movie.
did you guys see fucking Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey?
Yeah.
I mean, I watched the Moist critical review of that movie, but no, I did not watch it.
I'm sure it's a terrible movie, but like that technically is a reboot, even though it's a bit of a
But
bastardization.
they're famous for remaking American movies. I mean, Asians do the same thing. Like Japanese culture, they remake American movies too. So they do that because it's legal
I'm
there. There's no
texting you Noble
copyright,
right
and
now,
they make
like,
all.
dude, we need
do
you
it.
for a Bollywood remake. I'm gonna
Yeah,
send him that.
The 21 Jump Street. He's cast as
He'd be Jonah Hill. Let's
can't
be
think of
real.
his
He's
name.
not Channing Tatum. He's Jonah Hill.
I was gonna say Channing Tatum, but fine, Jonah Hill.
He's not Channing Tatum. Did or better can be
And
Channing Tatum.
he's the giant. And he comes up with this idea
Shout out Did or better.
to lick the toes off the. Anyway, moving forward, that's crazy, and that's just in Kansas. You said.
Oklahoma, and I just been reading a little bit
Oh,
more.
Oklahoma.
So essentially, like the students could like participate in a bunch of different ways on like how they wanted to do something crazy to raise money, and this was just an option. And like it was the freaky kids that like wanted to like they're like, yeah, dude, I'll fucking like peanut butter off the toes. You know, like there's always
Dude,
those kind of kids at school.
These kids nowadays are just animals, man. You guys remember the fucking nastiest lick, dirtiest lick challenge on TikTok where kids would steal shit from their
No.
high school?
Oh yeah, that was pretty sick. That made me laugh,
yeah.
dude.
Bro, these
Yeah.
kids
So
are
like full blown soap dispensers, dude.
Yeah.
dude, toilets, bro.
Sinks.
Fucking they
Toilets,
took
yeah.
toilets,
Dude,
smart boards,
Unbolt
fucking-
toilets off the floor.
Yeah,
dude.
bro.
So
Like
sick.
it became a nationwide problem. Like this generation is just fucking different. So it wouldn't surprise me
Mm.
if there was like a certain individual or a group of individuals that's like, hey, let's do this and put it on fucking internet and just show how fucking dumb these people are. Like it would not pass me that some kid thought that. Like nowadays.
Have you guys ever had your toes licked?
No.
Yeah.
I have not. I have never had my toes licked, believe it or not.
It's fine.
I've been with
I don't.
some freaky women, but I have lineman feet. You do not want to lick my toes. They are calloused and rough and not fun to look at. So probably not fun to suck.
I just in my head, okay, like I can imagine what it feels like to get my toes licked, and I just like I'm good. Like I'm like okay, like that's I can just picture. I can. It's not
I
gonna.
feel
it's
like
gonna
it would
feel like,
tickle.
yeah, I would have to be so drunk, and I would have to be taken advantage of. I think I would just wiggle and
Let's just
Not
be
want it to
real
happen.
here. Let's just skip the toes and let's lick something important like my taint.
I know.
Let's just do
yeah,
that.
that's
Real.
yeah.
That's
the
the
whole
real
time I'm gonna
shit,
be like,
dude.
dang,
That's the
dude, I
real
wish this
shit.
was my balls. Like,
Yeah, like what about, like I've sucked toes before, but like that's different. When you got a bitch's leg on
I
your
have not
on
done
your
that
shoulder,
either.
and her foot's right here, and you're just going
Yeah.
to town. It's just instinctual. It's just I
Yeah.
don't, like
it really is.
Dude, no, straight up. I did that once, and she just goes, "Ew, no," and I was like, "Bitch."
No, exactly,
Bitch.
dude. There's something.
Bitch.
There's
What the
something
fuck?
about it. Every single every single time if I'm drunk and having sex, I'm like, oh yeah, bro, I need some feet. I don't know. why.
No, but like, no, it was bullshit because she would make me suck her toes at other times when we weren't having sex. So like,
Okay, well this
how
is
am
just
I
abuse.
supposed to know that
You're
that
getting
was like
abused.
fine?
dude, women
I didn't
Yeah,
know
that
there was a
was-
pre.
There was like
What do they call
gaslighting.
it?
There was history. There was history.
Yeah, there was history there. But man, but think about it. Like your feet, the bottom of your feet, your palms, and the top of your head is where the heat escapes from your body. So like that's where you sweat the most. So
true. Ugh.
there's never been a foot, and like during sex, you're sweat. Like, I'm sweating. Like, I'm
Here's
not
the
gonna
deal.
lie, but I'm
Dude, I get
sweating.
What
For
something
real.
that I do when if I can usually like get a vibe. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a freaky sesh. All 110% of the time, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go pot a shower. I'm like, would you like to pot a shower? You know, like, is it if I can feel the freakiness?
Is that how
I'm-
you ask?
Yeah, like I'm
Would
like,
you like
I
to
like
pot
to be
a
squeaky
shower?
clean. Like I like. Well, no, I don't say pot it. I don't know. I might say pot around
Dude,
Annie.
the
Like,
married
there's a
life.
decent chance I do.
The married,
Like,
you want
I'm-
a pot of shower.
Well, like I'm being like I like to be clean. I like it when my clothes are clean. I like it when I feel clean. I like it when things feel clean. So I'm like, hey, let's just I got a shower. I own one of these things. Let's go take one.
And feet are not clean.
No.
Do you
Feet are
guys scrub your
historically not
toes in the
clean.
shower? This is like a big thing.
I don't every
Uh,
time, but I do if it's like a
yeah.
big day, if it's a special event.
Yeah.
If I
I
think I'm getting
only-
laid, yes.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
only wash my feet if I'm doing an everything shower. I will not touch my feet under any
Define
other
an everything
circumstance.
shower.
Yeah, elaborate on an everything shower for me, please.
This is you guys tasty, Crylax. You know everything showers, right? I'm
I
not
know.
crazy?
I know what an everything shower
Okay,
is.
so an
I-
everything shower is like when
Like
you
hair?
find yourself. Usually, I don't prepare
What
for
the
it.
hell,
It's
man?
just I'm taking a shower, and then out of nowhere, I realize that I'm going to do every part of the cleaning process, and there is no in between with my showers. It's either a normal shower or an everything shower. Like I'm going to clean in between my toes, in between every crack and crevice. I'm going to body wash everything. I'm going to shampoo and I'm going to condition. I'm going to shave if I need to. It is going to be like from head to toe. If there's something that can be done, it will be done. Or there's the normal shower.
Are you getting someone to then scrub your back too then? Because you need that for the everything.
Loofah on a stick, baby. Loofah on a stick, for real.
You have a loofah on a stick?
Not anymore. I have very flexible, though.
Yeah.
I'm not that flexible.
I have a sugar scrub that I use fairly often to exfoliate my pores in my armpit. I like that. That's like my favorite thing to do every day. But besides that, that's the only cool thing.
When
I'm
we
doing.
were in Vegas, were you two the ones that went in with me to that place and bought the scrubs and shit?
Yeah.
We
that
did?
was us, wasn't it?
Oh yes,
We went
it
to that,
was.
like,
Yeah,
the very
yeah,
colorful
no.
little store.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I don't know if you
yes.
guys got anything for yourselves, but that was
No, I literally still have it. Yeah, no, it's great.
I
love that
used
stuff.
it. Yeah, I used it the next night. I scrubbed my shit up, dude.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool. So everything shower just going. Okay, so I thought it meant, man, yeah, it has to. I've had to do something like really dirty that day to like go everywhere. You know, like everywhere, like the bottoms of my feet and shit. Like
I'm never like,
Definitely.
oh, it was a dirty day. Let me do an everything shower. It's usually like, oh, I have 30 minutes today. I'm gonna do an everything shower. It's usually like completely time.
It's
like, oh,
more
okay.
of a vibe. You
Yeah.
know, like if I'm feeling some self-care, then I break out all the ointments, the lotions, and potions, and I just go to town. You know what I mean?
Yep.
fair enough.
Like when you were in a bathtub as a kid, and you're mixing up all your mom's conditioner and shampoo. You're making potions.
Real.
And then
Dude,
she-
one time I shit in the bathtub when I was a kid.
I think
my
It
every
God.
just made me think of that, too.
I did that too.
I didn't. I don't think I did, but sorry.
Yeah,
go
I
ahead.
straight up shit in the bathtub. And I don't remember why, but I remember there was like a single log floating. And my mom was like, oh, like, what is that? Like, she clearly knows what it is. And I was like, well, I guess I was just really dirty today because I knew it was poop. And I knew I was supposed to poop in the tub.
Dude,
I was like, this is a
never-
lot of dirt, I guess.
I think I
I've
had
never
it.
shit in the tub, but last
just a dirty
podcast I
boy.
literally told the story that I shit pretty much underwater. So
Yeah, that's true. You do be pooping.
as an adult,
When I was one of my earliest memories, I was taking a bath, and I had taken off the cap of a shampoo bottle, and I peed into the cap of the shampoo bottle and drank it. And the second I drank it, my mom walked in, and she's
What,
like,
you
"What are you
drank it?
doing?" I was like 4. I was so like I was tiny, and I just remember. And my mom was like, "What did you just do?" And I was like, "Nothing." And then I was like, "I'm never drinking pee again." Boy, was I
never
wrong.
drinking pee again. I thought you drank shampoo.
That's your tweet for
I
the day.
I drank shampoo once.
No, I took off the top of the shampoo bottle, like, and there was like this lid, right? There was like this
Yeah.
whatever
A
that
cap,
compartment is, yeah, that cap, and I peed into that, and then drank that, and then thought I was never gonna drink pee again, but you know, it turns out no, the drinking pee is fun.
Dude, having
Real.
a little boy
Heard it here
is
first.
so fucking crazy. I bet. Like I don't want kids. I don't want to ever have kids. But if I somehow end up with a boy, my life's fucked. My life is fucked, bro. And if he's just like me growing up, bro, fuck,
Good luck, dude. Good fucking luck.
bro, fuck that shit.
Yeah, no, when you're ready to have that adult conversation of kids, you know, that's when you come to me, not about the hose. That's when you go to Tasty.
But bro, like fuck, dude, fuck. I don't know if it was just like my upbringing, like watching my cousins being raised by shitty parents, but like being around that, like at a young age, it's like, man, kids ruin shit. Like having a kid like ruins your life because like all my uncles and aunts' lives were just completely fucked, mainly because they're
Yeah, but the difference is nowadays the fucking parents got
Fuck
iPads,
pregnant
bro.
bitches.
You go buy an iPad, you give the kid an iPad, and you're not doing anything.
Put that fucking super case on the iPad too, so the kid can't fucking break it. You know what I'm talking
why?
about?
So
They
we
give the
so
kid-
we have
My
more
niece
morons
has
in
one.
the
Handles,
world,
dude.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My niece literally has one.
I
yeah.
was thinking about this when I have a kid. I'm giving him an iPad, and for the first couple years, I'm only letting them play mobile RuneScape. Like I need a RuneScape, bro, for the rest of my life, and I'm just gonna force RuneScape upon them.
Have you guys seen this 5 or 6 year old that plays Counter-Strike? That is like
No.
actually, he's probably better than me.
I don't think
Yeah.
he's. I thought he was like
No,
a
it's insane.
10-year-old. I thought he was like an 8-year-old or a 10.
No, he's
5?
like 4 or 5, bro. Yeah, no, this is like a young kid. Maybe that's a different one, but his dad literally sits there and watches him. This kid is like definitely not 10. He can't even. He can barely. He speaks like a 5-year-old, but he plays Counter-Strike. Does nades, smokes, everything. It's crazy.
Dude, that just makes me.
That's what I was saying. This is the squad. We should have just played Counter-Strike today, dude.
I don't know about that.
That would have been a fucking great game, honestly.
I think
Yeah,
the
we would've got
last
60
time
node.
I played Counter-Strike was I played with Crylax and a buddy of mine, and the first game we booted up, first round, the guy is just blatantly walling. Just blatantly walling, bro.
That sounds like Counter-Strike right now, dude. Kind
Bro.
of in a poor state, bro. I'm still never gonna play Valorant, but like,
Dude, okay,
doing good.
so I'm gonna come clean. I've been playing a lot of Tarkov. I've been talking about that. And I was just getting a little bit burnt, and I went to go play Valorant the other day, and I booted up, and my computer crashed, and I was aware I had some issues.
thank God.
And so I spent no, this is where it gets bad, dude. I played a game of Counter-Strike because Valorant kept crashing my computer, and I had fun, dude. I was like, oh, dude, this is great. I just played, I almost never play solo. It's always with you guys. And I played the solo game, and it was great. And then it just made me want to play Valorant, and I spent like an hour in the BIOS of my computer trying to fix whatever the fucking issue was with Valorant, and I fixed it, and Valorant launches and plays now. And I went and I played one and I won, and I'm so disappointed in myself. Like it is, I have gone.
I'm
like a
disappointed
heroin
in
addict
you.
trying to go get a heroin.
Dude,
That's
it
what that
really,
reminds me
it was
of.
so funny. I was sitting here alone at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, if my friends knew what I just did, they'd be disappointed in me. Like this is so, and then I was like, you know what? No, this is okay. If I want to solo queue Valorant and grind the ranks, it's fine, dude. Who cares what they think? And that's what I'm telling myself.
The part of that story that got worse was that one, you said, I wanted to play Valorant, but it didn't work, so I played Counter-Strike, meaning that it was the second choice.
It was
to
so, I
Valorant.
know, dude.
Yeah.
I was
Then,
like,
Yeah.
then you went in your BIOS and wasted an hour of your day fixing
and I fixed
what
it.
the universe was trying to tell you not
I
to
know.
do. And then you went in and played it.
When I built this computer,
Oh,
or
man.
sorry, when I installed Windows 11 and Valorant wasn't working, I was like, oh my God, this is sent from the heavens. This is what I needed. Like, I'll never go back to it ever again. And dude, shit's like fentanyl, man. Like it's such a like awful game. Like I played that and I was like, dude, Counter-Strike is so much better. There's so many better games. This is so just like Valorant, haha, child game, but it's a drug. Like it is.
Valorant child game. That's my favorite Call of Duty.
It is. Every single time it's Valorant, haha, child game. Like it's so lame. But I wish I didn't love playing it. Like it was, it's a blast.
Oh.
Anyway, sorry, I had to come clean to my CS:GO squad.
Yeah, I'm
wish you
gonna.
didn't.
That's fine.
I'm gonna judge you very harshly
No.
going forward now. I
That's
You know
fine.
You can lie to
It's fair.
us. You can just lie.
yeah, bro.
I
That's like an
can't.
option.
I have. I can't lie. Like the microphone is in front of my face so much of my day that if I just start lying, like it's just gonna get too confusing. Like I can
Bro,
only tell
you're
people
honest
the
at
truth.
least.
Like
Yeah.
that's all
Have
I
you-
have.
have you
It's
ever
just
told-
always here.
Have you ever told a lie and then someone referenced the lie from a long time ago, but you remembered and then had to re-lie to build onto your lie?
Yeah, but like I haven't done something stupid like that in a long time. I think honesty is the best
Yeah.
policy now. You just like
I'm with you, but I remember having to do that before, and that was
Oh yeah.
yeah,
for sure.
it's a web. The web of lies is real.
But that's
I
like sometimes
did-
it gets arguably fun,
Yeah.
Okay, you might be.
If
a
you can
citizen.
keep track of it. Speaking of random events though that probably shouldn't be happening, the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. Can we talk about that for a sec? Like,
I mean-
what the fuck is going
Money.
on? Like,
Yeah.
Money.
yes, I know, but
Money is going.
let's
on.
be real. Do you think that Mike Tyson of all people is gonna flop for Jake Paul? Do you think there's any chance that he
very
actually will
interesting
win?
because neither of them, like Jake Paul can't look bad and Mike Tyson doesn't want to look bad. So this is an interesting one. I don't know. I'm really
Have
mad
any
it's
of-
happening. I'm pretty
Have
upset.
any
I
of
hope one of them
Jake
gets
Paul's
hurt.
Fights been like good, like interesting
Okay.
fights.
I feel like the beginning ones I loved them all.
Tyson
actually.
Fury, he's fought Tyson Fury, right? Or no?
Yeah, no.
Didn't
He
he?
fought.
Yeah.
He fought Fury's little brother, not Tyson Fury.
Little brother.
He
Okay,
fought Tommy
so-
Fury, who's a legit boxer
Tommy Fury.
that he hung with, but he wasn't on that level.
So here's the thing: Jake Paul being a YouTuber aside, he can fight. He actually can. He can box. Like, not is he as good of boxer as Mike Tyson? Never in 10 million bazillion years. But he knows how to box. Like, you know, he has good trainers. He has the money. I've seen like him actually get better. But if Mike Tyson falls, there's no shred of any being of anybody that can tell me that that's not bullshit. I'm
Dude,
sorry.
it would just be like, but like, what if like a ripped Jake Paul just catches Mike Tyson and Mike Tyson gets legitimately knocked down by Jake Paul? I will be devastated that people are
Knocked
making money
down?
from. I will be so sad. I will be so
knocked
sad.
down or knocked out?
Are we?
Dude, we're not. That's not in the realm of possibilities. Knocked out, bro. That'd be like. You
That's what I'm-
imagine Mike Tyson on the ground with his arms locked and he's out, and Jake Paul standing.
I've
over
never
him.
seen that.
Like, I
Is there
don't
any
want to be
video
in
of
this
him
reality
knocked
anymore.
out?
It's so, oh no, yeah, no.
Never.
He has Buster Douglas knocked him down 3 times. He was essentially knocked out. He was like he could barely walk.
Here's what
But
you
he got back up.
Here's
yeah.
what you need to consider. Mike Tyson is not who he was 10 years ago, let alone 20 years ago or in his prime of boxing. Mike Tyson, through the past, 5, 6, 7 years, has been making money through his mouth, through his podcast, going on a bunch of other different podcasts, and doing shit like that. I don't imagine that he's out of shape by any means, but, like, he's such a different person than when he was competing, like, mentally. Like, he's not as aggressive anymore. Like, he's talked about it multiple times about doing LSD and shrooms and ayahuasca to fix a lot of problems in his life and like change himself as a person. So it wouldn't doubt me in my mind that like if there's any remnant of Tyson's boxing ego anywhere left in his skull, he's not just going to take a fall for a bag. But if he's at a point right now where he needs money and he needs people talking about him through one way or another, like he could easily just fall. He could like go a couple rounds and then just make Jake Paul look good again, like supposedly other boxers have done. But I mean, if Jake
We're
Paul
talking
can
about
really
heavyweight
box, it
champion.
doesn't make sense for him to do this. But if he could really box, he needs to go into an amateur circuit and start boxing other people that can actually box. And our current life goal is to be a boxer. Because I don't respect a fucking a douchebag with money that can sit there and afford the best training in the world, and then he only goes after guys with big names who are retired.
Yeah, he's just there for the money.
Well,
No, yeah,
he's
like-
just there
Yeah.
for the money. That's
No,
the
well,
point.
that's-
Like he's
that's
not
the one
trying to
thing
be
I'll-
a world champion. But
So one thing I'll say about Jake Paul, like I don't like him. I don't feel like a lot of people really like him. He's not like a likable person. But there's one thing that he is maybe better than anyone else in the world at, and that is like generating clicks, like
Yep.
generating relevancy, even if it's at his own expense because everybody fucking hates him. Like he is so good at that. And like he probably has zero passion about the sport of boxing or fighting or anything like that. Like he just knows that like this is a fantastic way to do that. And so that's like where his passion bleeds in is
Mhm.
organizing fights like these and making them like seem kind of off and making people talk about him. Like it's really smart. Like he's very
It reminds
good at
me
it.
of like Oda Block.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, kind of like Oda Block.
and he's pulled people that weren't actually boxers. They were fighters, but like MMA fighters, you know, that
Yeah.
come in and they have boxing experience, but they're not a pure boxer.
Yeah.
Like I think this is the first time, even if Mike Tyson is 57, this is the first time that he's fighting a world-class champion boxer, which, I mean, I think the only thing that would realistically hurt Tyson is his age and he might get gassed. But if he's like, man, I don't know. I was watching some of Mike Tyson's training. It could just be like, you know, here or there, just the PR shit. But, dude, I just can't imagine a world where dude, I want to see Mike Tyson hit Jake Paul so hard, bro. I just, at least once. Like, I want to see him, give it one time, bro, because I know he's still got a hit. He can punch, bro.
You know what I wish
I'm
he did
sorry.
instead of boxing, dude? I wish it was more common that you know those like slap events where they just like one-on-one just slap each other and they take turns, dude?
Yeah.
That would be so much better. Like I would be so much more tuned in if it was the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson slap off, dude. Like,
Dude,
oh.
if he couldn't dodge, he'd fall so fast, bro. If he couldn't dodge, he'd fall so quick.
That would be so
would
much
fall.
fun, dude. You imagine that at RuneFest, a little slap. Because boxing there's just so much behind, like, there's so much that goes into boxing, dude. Just imagine just a little slap-a-thon, you know? Like, hey, dude, I'll take on, you know, Ginger Beardy, and we just slap each other till one of us is on the ground. Like, that's fucking great.
I don't think that
If
even
we
take that
slap
many
boxed-
slaps, dude. Like slapping
Mhm.
kind of hurts.
Oh, like
You get a
probably
good
3 or
slap on
4.
someone.
Yeah, there's no way I'm taking more than
maximum
4
rewarded.
hits.
Have you seen a round where it's 2 huge guys and they go like 7 rounds beyond, and like the side of their face is already just swelling up, and like
Oh
they're
no,
just-
dude, there's that one guy I'm pulling up now.
it's just fucking insane. I feel like it's more detrimental because like you're just taking straight shots to the face to your dome. I feel like
your
Bob-
head, yeah.
I
that's-
always think about that. Okay, so I watched this one thing about this on which one is worse for the brain. And the doctor like promised, and I didn't believe this because if you look at this guy here, I'll drop the link right now in topics. This guy gets fucked up, and this is like the really famous like face of the dude that gets swollen from the slap competitions. But
Jeez.
the doctor said
Damn.
that like he's 100% positive that the slapping is so much more healthy than UFC and boxing because there's no repetitiveness. And it's just like you're just going to get hit a couple times. While all the people that have died from, for example, boxing, it's usually like they took 100 punches to the head that night, and you know they got fucked
They
up from.
took 100 punches.
well,
But
not
you
even
can't
just that.
defend yourself. That's crazy. You're not defending a full-on hit to your head. Your brain is shaking. Like,
Uh-huh.
there's no fucking
Yeah.
way.
But I would just wonder in the short term if it's less detrimental than boxing. Like, because when you box for 25 years, yeah, it's the repetitiveness. If you're in the UFC for 10 years, you're constantly getting rocked through training, through matches, whatever. But like this slapping event, like how many slapping events are you doing? Like if you're like the top 10 guys doing it for money, like how many slap events can you do?
How much money do they even make?
It's a good question. They probably don't make that much fucking money.
I wouldn't
That's what I'm
imagine
saying,
they do.
it's-
Like unless
I'm
they
pretty
have
sure
crazy
Moist Critical
sponsors.
owns like the big slap league, or it's I think Moist and Dana White own like the two slapathon things, whatever.
I mean, they make millions of views on YouTube, so just like
They do.
that alone is 5 figures easy through just ad revenue on that, and then not
No.
talking about sponsors and whatnot. So who knows? It could be a 6-figure thing, but I don't see the slappers making a whole lot of money unless you're probably the top 5 guy.
Yeah, it's got to be based on views. too,
Yeah,
so it's like,
100%.
no one's paying pay-per-view to watch a slap fight. You know,
There might be.
definitely not.
I mean, there's
they even have it
a
on pay-per-view?
demographic for everything, but like how tapped in is that demographic? That's the question.
I just see it randomly. Like I'll see the random crazy clips. I don't even know, is it on TV or anything like that? Like I have no.
Yeah, no, that's a
like,
good point.
idea.
Yeah, I just like I wouldn't even know where to access slapping content and how to give someone money. You know,
Well, right
I
now
mean,
it's
this
YouTube.
is like. You think Twitch allows that? Do you think if we did that on Twitch,
Slapping
you think we do
content?
slapping
Probably
contests on
not,
Twitch?
dude. Probably fucking not.
You're probably right. It probably wouldn't, but I bet YouTube 100% would. Kick would do it
On
even
the
more.
On the
So-
topic of fighting, if all of Based had this is a topic I asked like almost I think a couple weeks ago. If Based in its entirety had a cage match, who wins?
How are we writing it?
Hamzy.
Yeah, I feel like Hamzy. He has to.
Hamzy would just somehow come out on top.
Well, the
Not
thing,
because he's the best fighter, but you can't bring him down.
I would
he's unstoppable.
love to be a behind the scenes guy for this actually, because I would love to write this overarching story for Hamzy of how his trials and tribulations. And at the very end, it seems like Tpapa he's on the top rope. He's about to jump on Hamzy, and then he just fucking misses. Hamzy, right at the
Just
bottom,
misses.
someone threw a baggie of allegedly cocaine, and Hamzy took one last rip to get the energy to dodge Tpapa and win.
Dude, if we had WWE, like that would we could have some good arcs. You could, for example, like Hamzy versus Seth, right? And you have Prison Joe. He's down and out, or maybe he's about to kill Hamzy, one or the other, dude. And Prison Joe's mom walks out, okay? And like she's about to save Prison Joe or help Prison Joe in some way, and then out of nowhere she
Cheryl.
goes over and she starts to massage Hamzy's back, dude. And the MILF Getter's back at it, dude.
Oh,
And out
damn.
of nowhere.
Oh, that go hard.
The moms go for Hamzy, dude.
She's pouring a Four Loko in his mouth and he just rises like the
Take
Undertaker.
her, dude. She's like cutting his eyelid with a razor, like pouring Four Loko in there, dude.
Prison Joe's character is super southern. He's like, "How could you, Hamzy? How could you take my mom? Not my mom!" You know, fucking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then Vince
There's
McMahon
some-
comes out and sexually assaults someone in the audience. Okay, sorry.
Whoa! Whoa, buddy.
Hey, Saint Tits. Hey, Saint Tits. Edit that part out. Edit that part out, Saint Tits.
Yeah, Tits, get out there,
Yeah,
bro.
can we Saint Tits that one? Let's Saint Tits that one.
Oh man. All right, we had some good topics. Okay, but we had this one from Crylax. Crylax, I want you to go over this one first.
Hold up, I'm
The
gonna
one
pee
that-
really quick.
Okay.
Okay, you go, P.
Okay.
We wait. All right, perfect. We have this topic presented us by Crylax. This is what he posted this week. I'm gonna go ahead. Do you want to read it, or do you want me to read it, Crylax?
What do you want? I can read it.
All right, go for it.
'Cause I'll
Take us.
explain it after I read
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
All right,
Take
so
us through this.
Someone close to you rats you out as an accomplice to a major felony you had nothing to do with, and submits fake but believable evidence to the court. To what length do you go for revenge after first attempting to prove your innocence?
So
I had a
So-
friend in high school
Ooh.
that ratted on me for some shit that I don't know. Like there was someone close to me ratted on me for some stuff, and because only a select few people knew what had happened, and I got ratted on. And I would have dreams. I kid you not, dude. I would have dreams where I shot this kid in the back of the head, dude. I hated him so much. Like I would
Keep going? Okay.
I would like it was a repeating dream. I probably had like 3 or 4 times where I had him tied up in a chair and I would like execute him slowly. Like I loved it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I felt so good every time I had that dream.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I
first of
hated
all.
this guy,
Okay.
dude. He ruined a lot of shit. Anyways,
So wait,
but,
were you actually involved? You were actually involved though, and he ratted you?
Yeah,
Or
no,
you
I got
ended up-
ratted
okay,
on.
okay.
Well, like, yeah, I got ratted on, and so I always had my suspicions of like who would rat on me, and yeah,
It
Yeah.
Was, okay. So the
Mhm.
reason why I said you had nothing to do with it when they rat on you is because for me, I feel a stronger need for revenge, or like when someone does something and I like really didn't do it. If they accuse me and I didn't do it, then I feel like
being
more-
framed, being set up. Yeah.
And yeah, being framed or set up makes me more mad and more, vengeful
Well,
than
I
because
don't know. I don't even think I'd get mad if I didn't. I don't know. Sorry, go ahead, Tits.
it's intentional.
really.
Here's the thing. If you have an accomplice and you two did something and they break him down like through days of interrogation and whatnot, like that's understandable. Human psychology, like people have breaking points. So like that's not like an intended thing to do. This person framed you, has evidence presented for it, and picked you specifically. That's intention. Like that person wants to put you away. Like that's a more personal statement, I would say. Like they're getting rid of you. Like they're like, and being framed or set up like that, yeah, I don't know what I would do. Like depending on like what's the years? Like you said, federal minimum
Yeah,
10.
no, I was.
Minimum 10 years.
Well, this is what it's a major felony. That's what I was saying. Like, to not get mad, this is like puts you away for like 10 plus. Major felony.
so
And,
minimum 10.
I mean, yeah, the only reason they would rat on you is for a plea deal. And like maybe they
Yeah.
did it alone and didn't have anyone to rat on, but he wanted the plea deal. That's where kind of I was thinking. So they rat on you for a major felony that they committed, and you're an accomplice, so they could lessen their sentence to possibly get out, but they fuck you over and they like forged evidence and submitted it that places you at the scene. Like for me, I'll answer for myself. For me, if someone did this to me, to what length I would go for revenge, dude, I would murder them in cold blood.
Do you guys
I would-
think you
I
could
would-
kill somebody?
That for that, yes.
Okay, the
For that, yes,
circumstances
I would
have
murder
to
them in
be
cold
right.
blood.
I think that's a very circumstantial
Allegedly.
thing.
Allegedly.
yeah, like if
Like it depends on the circumstance. Honestly, my answer is going to be the opposite of Crylax's. As the resident master of stoicism, if something like that happened to me, I honestly afterwards would want nothing to do with it. Like I would just fucking drop it and then try to live a life completely separate of whatever happened.
Ooh, interesting.
I would
One
think-
second. I want you to look at one photo that I'm about to put in the base. I'll put it in Based After Dark under general.
Okay.
I want you to look at that and tell me you're the master of stoicism again.
Okay, buddy. Look, right? Compared to Joe Biden, maybe not. Okay, maybe not the master of stoicism, but like
resident master of stoicism.
resident. Yeah, I'm still. Who's claiming that title for me, bro? Who's taking it? I'm not good at it. Okay,
Whale.
but you guys are
There's
worse
no
at
the
it.
other.
No,
There's, to be
yeah.
fair,
No, Whale
in my
crushes that.
opinion, no. Whale says some shit. The only person that's more stoic than Tasty is Bodie. That's the only person I see. Like that's he
That's
is the
fair.
master. That is
I
the
will
master.
100% agree with that. Bodie, I take inspiration from him,
Yeah.
so I can only hope to get to that level.
I
one
could
day.
see if I was getting framed, I don't think my first I would go anger if I did do it and my buddy's fucking me over. I would be mad. If I was getting framed, it would like I'm trying to put myself in those shoes and I don't think I would be mad. I would be like so logistical. I'd be like, okay, I didn't do this. I need to figure out a way to convince everybody else. I'm like, I got to get the best lawyer. Anger will come like
So like Johnny
later.
Depp in the Amber Heard trial.
Yes. Like I need to organize all of my thoughts and like be like so calculated to essentially Johnny
But this
Depp
is
it.
why I said.
However, there
Yeah,
will
if
be
you
go
anger
with
in
the
the
motion,
end,
you're gonna lose,
but I'm
yeah.
not. You can't be immediate anger. The anger needs to be like this full circle, like get fucked somehow. But I don't see anger in the
But
beginning.
that's why I said,
However, I will be
to
mad
what
if
length
I did
after,
do it.
like after you first approve your innocence, though, like after you're done with you've first proved your innocence. Like how mad are you after that they tried to fuck you over? You know, what are you gonna do? Are you valid answer is saying not mad at all? Like,
If
we're
I
not doing it.
win, I wouldn't care if I win the case. But if I lose the case, I'm just gonna try to come at them legally. Like
Yeah, if I lose the case and I've spent
That's
10
like
years in jail and I
super-
get out, I might try to kill him. Yeah.
That's like super illegal if they do that and get caught doing it. So like their sentence would get way worse.
yeah,
It's already
if they
life.
tried to throw an
probably.
innocent person under the bus.
Major
I
felony.
think
It's
dude,
probably
life
already
in
life.
prison is the worst. Like I would rather have the death sentence than life in prison for sure.
yeah.
You're too cute. Yeah. You
He's-
wouldn't. You
I'm
wouldn't.
too
You know.
exactly.
You'd
Yeah,
have to
no, I'd
get
be a
fat as
girlfriend.
shit in jail,
Yeah.
bro. You'd have to get fat
Yeah.
as shit. You wouldn't.
I would have to perma-bulk, dude. I'd have to perma-fucking bulk for real.
Dude,
I would just give myself a yeast infection somehow.
how do
Can
how
can
do
you put a yeast infection in your asshole? Is that
I don't
how
know.
that- I don't think.
I don't know. I would find a way, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think people in jail care. I don't think they care.
There's a
Oh,
new
maybe
guy on
not.
the block, and he's being explained all the things about the prison. They're like, yeah, dude, whatever you do, don't have butt sex with Crylax. And he puts yeast up there.
He puts yeast up. You got prison wine in your asshole, dude.
We got-
like at all times.
Do you know how many
My
UTIs
dumb ass,
we
I'm
have
literally
in this
just
cell
like
block?
shoving bread yeast up there.
Oh man.
Yeah, but no, I would be I think at heart, like truly, I'm a vengeful person. Like
You think
I
so?
want to say
I
that I'm
don't-
not. I want to say I can turn the other cheek, but if someone really tries to fuck me over, like like I
If
really
you-
am. Like I have a justice complex. Like I'll fully admit it. I have a justice complex. Like if somebody fucks somebody over, like I want them to suffer.
Okay.
fully.
Hell yeah, man. I play
Like
Oblivion
that's
too.
just how I think.
Shout out Oblivion for real, dude. For real.
Keep
So-
that in mind, everybody. You try to fuck me over, I'm coming for you.
Dude, you
In
heard
a
it here right
position-
now.
In a position where you had to kill somebody, do you guys think you're mentally ready to? Like, are you like, I don't know, you have an intruder, you're in a life or death situation, you have a gun. Like, are you mentally ready to do that thing that must be done?
No.
I'm gonna be real and say, since I've never been in that situation, probably not. Like I'll probably
Yeah,
shake
probably
my leaf,
fucking
but I
not.
think I think I could pull the trigger though. But I don't think I'd be ready.
Yeah, in the situation, like I said, it's completely circumstantial. All of us could do it at
Yeah.
some point.
Yeah.
That's human nature, bro. Like humans been doing that for 200,000 years. You
Yeah,
know, like
valid.
we could do it. Am I ready? No, that's like a lifetime of therapy, honestly. But if I gotta get my blunderbuss and protect my Rolex, dude, I gotta do what I gotta do.
See,
Like
I don't know until I kill somebody, but like if I'm in a life or death situation, I have a gun on me. I'm sorry, man. Like I'm shooting you. Like
Oh yeah.
uh,
If I could make the conscious choice beforehand, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. yeah, but like it's so funny how you say that because like throughout history, it was so common for people to kill other people. Like just it was so easy.
True.
It was
It's
so
still
Up
They're
easy.
until like
desensitized at that
300
point,
years
though.
ago, dude. Like,
Yeah.
that's nothing on the big grand scheme of things. Like, it's insane.
I know it was so
the last
easy to
20
do
have
it.
been crazy.
Like
It's like ingrained in our blood. You guys ever like yearn for it? I'm just kidding.
Do you yearn
Yeah,
for
no.
it, Tpapa?
Yeah.
Dude, what
like,
does What does Joseph Smith talk about yearning for?
I
for
just like
blood?
I've always thought like I've always like thought, you know, those moments in the movies like where the good guy like shoots the bad guy and the bad guy is now down on the ground and he's bleeding out, but then the bad guy gets the gun back and now he's a problem again. Like I've always told myself, if there is ever a situation where you gotta like execution style kill someone and they're on the ground, like you gotta make sure that they're not a bad guy anymore, you know? Like even if you've got the upper hand, I think I would do it.
You got a strange justice imagination.
So-
You gotta.
No,
you gotta-
that's why I love hearing other perspectives, because I'm pretty set in my ways, but I'd like to hear the other. Like I would definitely like I'm so protect me at all, like no one else means anything, like I would kill everybody for me essentially.
No, but that's valid. That's valid.
So
Fair enough. Self-preservation
So-
kicks in.
So what you're saying is, Tpapa, when you shoot somebody, headshots only.
Yeah, like and if I shot him in the leg and they're crawling away, they're gonna get double tapped, you know.
Bro,
Like I
I don't know why all these people are just shooting people in the chest and the legs. Just shoot them in the fucking face, bro.
Oh, dude.
Aren't police officers taught to go like center mass and like fucking
Yeah.
clip dump?
Yeah.
And that's why you
Yeah.
see all those clips where it's like, stop reaching, coo, 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 coo,
Yeah.
coo, 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 and they just like keep fucking going, you know? They're
Yeah.
like clearly dead.
I think they should all be trained to only shoot at the fingers and the toes because you know, that way we can preserve the people
Who has
more.
the money for that, Tpapa?
But the
Not
thing
me,
is, do you
dude.
know
Yeah,
how
is it
hard it
us?
is to aim a you know how hard it is to aim a weapon in a serious situation and shoot like at something like you're at their hand?
No,
or,
I
like,
mean,
their
yeah,
right
no one
thumb?
act- it's
but
so-
I will
it's so
pretend
difficult.
like
So-
I do.
That is insanely difficult. That is
Yeah,
like
none
you
of
have
us
to
in here
be-
have seen
you have
anything
to be John
close to
Wick.
gun combat. to be fair,
I played
Well,
football.
I mean,
yeah.
I
No
played
clue.
football
No,
for
not at
15
all.
years. I played
Hey,
football
man.
for
You know,
little bit.
I
Right,
played.
right.
I literally told you how I booted up Valorant the other day. Like, what are we on about, bro? I played Tarkov. That's a very realistic shooter. Okay, I deal with gun jams in that game. Shit's very real.
I'll have you know, I've been playing
Yeah.
Search and Destroy since I was 6 years old. 15
How many
for-
times
did
did your
1v6
gun jammed in
clutch one
Tarkov and you
time.
didn't die?
Dude, the other day I'm playing with Olive, right? And Olive is just, you know, he's fucking Olive. And we take him out with us, and we've gone on 2 excursions so far, and his team killed Kerber 2 times in a row, dude. Just lit him up. He's killed him. And we're like, all right, Olive, you got to be a little bit lighter on the trigger, dude. The next time we go in, I turn a corner, I scare him, he goes to shoot me, and his gun jams. And I'm like, dude, I'm never playing with you ever. Like, I didn't tell him that, though, but... luckily it jammed that time. I don't know. It doesn't jam that often, but shout out gun jams.
Uh,
Yeah, I didn't mean to get into the topic of shooting people from this, but I mean,
yeah,
we got there.
wild.
Well, speak for yourself, bro. Like that's what I wanted to talk about today. All right, and then
I'm
there's
also
one more
interested in-
topic, unless you got something else
Yeah,
to go on.
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead. I
this
wanna
is
hear what you're gonna
okay.
say.
We looked at this one for a second, but this one we gotta touch on. What kind of what kind
Oh,
of
taste the
animal's
dingus.
milk do you think tastes the best? Keep in mind there are some we haven't tried yet.
Taste the
I think
best.
well,
I think you got to reverse engineer this. You got to figure out which mammal mostly eats sugar.
I feel like that would make it
God,
taste
that's
like
gonna
shit.
be human.
Bro, Tpapa's about to
think?
go to the fucking zoo and suckle on some teeth. Like
I
you're
am.
getting arrested, bro.
Did I tell you the zoo is my favorite place to go?
I love the zoo.
Well-
Zoo's fucking sick.
from a
I did look it up.
logistical standpoint, it's cows because they sell.
Okay.
The most. I would say cows.
Valid.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
I wonder how like milk gestation forms in their udders and like what makes it delicious and like what makes it sour. Because it's got to
Well,
be like
it's the diet,
It's-
yeah?
yeah, it's gotta
It's
be
not
the diet.
delicious when it comes out. It's not delicious when it comes out.
It's
They
not
add
so.
shit to
All
it.
those Western movies I saw where the old cowboy wakes up in the morning, like before sunrise, and he makes himself a pail of milk and he drinks from it and he looks really satisfied. Are you telling me that's Hollywood lies?
Yep.
I don't
Okay,
think so,
so
dude.
I
I've
Googled-
drank milk straight from the udder before. I don't remember what it tasted like, but it probably tasted like milk. I like
Was
a
that
wee
part
little
of a fucking fundraiser, dude? What the fuck are you drinking milk from the
No,
udder
dude,
for?
I was it was when I lived in Connecticut. There was
Fundraiser.
like some sort of Amish farm nearby, and like they were doing. I think it was like a charity event or something like that. We got to go like play. We got to like catch chickens and shit. It was a good fucking time. It was cool. I got to milk.
Oh
a
hell
cow.
yeah! All right, I googled what is the best tasting breast milk from a mammal. I took one for the team, and I've got some interesting. There's some interesting things. This
you gotta
person
answer,
points
what
out,
you think
how do
first.
we say, like, what is best? So between us, are we determining that we're going purely based off of taste?
It's what we think would be the best.
Okay, because
without,
highest percentage of protein, we're looking at rabbit and whale. The highest
whale
percentage of
milk.
fat is seal, and the lowest is rhinoceros.
So rhinoceros milk is watery.
The
Rhino
most
milk.
the most lactose, that's what we usually drink, the high lactose mammal milk. So we're looking at donkeys, horses, humans, cows. So if we're gonna drink a milk that tastes somewhat similar to what we're used to, it's gonna be those ones. However, dude, I'm thinking the 60% fat from the hooded seal. Like, hey, dang, dude, the hooded seal
but
milk.
they eat like fish though, so that's gonna
You're
taste
not
like salty.
wrong.
I want to try whale, dude, because they eat like plankton and
Krill?
Whale
and
is
stuff.
okay. So whale, we're looking at that is 13.6% protein. And that's how protein packed
good.
whale milk is. Yeah,
New
That's pretty
bulk.
good.
New
it's the
bulk.
second highest. Yeah,
Can
that's kind of
Can
insane.
you buy
No
whale
bulk.
milk? Surely.
God,
Dude,
Whales
I
are
bet
pretty
in, like,
protected,
in
yeah.
the Northern Territory in Canada, you probably can.
Oh,
But like
actually, yes.
whale stuff and whale products are like very, very guarded. Like,
Okay,
I think
so when we-
there's-
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
I was just
No,
gonna
I didn't
say,
mean to
like,
interrupt you.
There's, I think, like 1 or 2 tribes in Canada that are allowed to kill whales, and they can kill like 1 a year, and they have to get like a permit to go kill that whale because like you can't fucking kill whales, it's bad. But it's like a part of their culture, so the Canadian government's like, all right, you get 1 a year or something like that.
I just
Hmm.
looked up
I drink it.
what whale milk tastes like. A blue whale's milk tastes like a mixture of fish, liver, milk of magnesia, and castor oil. It has the consistency of soft butter. That does
Ooh.
not sound
You know,
appetizing.
I was actually also just thinking, when have you ever seen a baby whale suckle up on a mommy whale's boob?
Look it up.
I mean,
Like,
there's probably
whales
footage of
are
that,
mammals,
right?
but how are they? How are? I mean,
Can I
it
give
might-
you one that I
There's
want to
gotta be
try,
footage.
but
How
I don't think it
do
would probably
baby
taste good?
whales
Yeah, what
drink
do we got?
No,
milk?
I already just typed in
I
whale
w-
breastfeeding. Like, I feel like I'm on a list now.
We've been on a list.
I
buddy.
want. Yeah, we've been there. I want to try platypus milk.
Oh, that's a mammal. That's a weird fucking mammal.
It
but
is
that is
a mammal
yeah.
that lays eggs.
And it lays eggs, and it's venomous.
The fins are venomous, yes, but
Yeah.
I would. I think platypus. I just
Oh,
want to know
shit.
what platypus milk tastes like. Like I want a platypus latte.
Yeah, dude, the
That'd be
baby
kinda
whale just
fucking
swims
wild.
right up under the mommy whale and just latches on.
Yeah, what did you think happened?
What else would you
like,
do?
I
Yeah.
don't like. I don't know. I guess that's the only possible way. I don't know. I don't know what I thought. Interesting.
Yeah, other
We have
mammals.
another article. It ranks mammals. Oh, it literally says platypus milk. I don't know what it says, but it's talking about it already.
Well, I just read about platypus milk. It's apparently like it's good for fighting off viruses. Like it's a good antibiotic. Like they're trying to make antibiotic medicine out of it. So
There you go.
I love how we're
I
all
wanna go-
researching different types of milk right now.
yeah,
I want to go to Whole Foods
You
and
do
see what they
collect it.
have. I feel like Whole Foods is gonna have some shit, you know?
Dude, fuck that. Go on Temu. See what shit pops up there.
Other
Shout out
Okay.
Temu.
Not shout out Temu. Do not use Temu.
Or never. Yeah, fuck Temu. I've never used Temu. I don't know.
Neither
what the
have
fuck
I.
that is.
But I just heard that they steal people's information. It's just a drop shipping website anyway for cheap shit.
Oh, cool.
like Alibaba or anything.
Well, okay. Well, I'm done reading about mammalian milk. Do you guys want to do another topic?
Yeah.
Yes, actually.
All right. I liked this question. I saw this earlier because I think it could lead to some good discussion. If you had to appoint a president of the internet, who would it be and why?
Oh, Mr. Beast probably.
Ooh.
No,
Good one.
No,
Mr.
bro.
Beast.
Dude, Mr. Beast
He's too commercial.
He ruined YouTube, man. He was too good at what he did. So now like everyone
He
has
did. In a way, he did ruin YouTube. That's very true.
He
did, yeah.
He changed the game so quick and so fast that like everyone had to do what he was doing. Like it's unreal.
Well, he optimized it. He literally like broke the fucking out. Like he learned how to perfectly monetize our attention spans.
Absolutely.
Like it just works.
He tweeted like a week or two ago about how he doesn't want to do that anymore and how he wants to go back to long form and how like everyone should stop doing the way he used to do it. He just talked about that.
Why?
Yeah.
So he can
Dude,
make
like-
another bag off of us? I don't trust him.
He's done. He's made his bag.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Saint Tits out here not
What-
trusting the chocolatier. Okay,
Here's-
this Willy Wonka sus.
Dude,
Here's the thing about him, like even if his whole message is fake and it's all facade, I still like it. Like if he's outwardly
not
being like that.
Bad. He's not like a bad
just-
person.
yeah, I don't.
No, I don't know if he is or not. He could be the worst person. Like we don't fucking know.
That's
You know,
true.
like,
Actually, don't fucking know.
Yeah, outwardly what he presents and like when he talks on podcasts and stuff, I just feel like if there had to be a president of the degen society that is the internet, I feel like at least he would be the positive facing one. And he just came to the top of my head. There's so many internet personalities that would be a bad choice.
You know who'd be a good choice to maybe turn this
Who?
place around a little bit? Maud Ash.
Monash couldn't take it, bro.
No, I don't.
What if
see-
he was the president of the internet?
I mean, he
well,
does a good job right now with the
He'd
with
be
the
kinda,
replies.
He'd be like kind of hands off, but yeah, he'd come in once in a while and be like, "The fuck's up here, guys," and then just dip again. Because like, do you want a president that's like actively changing the way the internet works? You want hands on? You want regulation, brother? Is that what you want?
No, that's the thing is like if there was a president of the internet, it would have to be an internet government. There'd have to be other officials. You know what I mean?
I feel
So you'd
like
have
I'm trying to
trust
think
on
of
who
someone
would
We
be
need
at
a
that point.
whole government system. Damn.
I wouldn't
Which,
even.
fuck
I haven't
that. And
even
plus the-
viewed it like that. I feel it like if you're the president of the internet, it's rhetorically symbolical. I feel like I
yeah,
feel like it
okay,
would just
I
be
know.
a symbolical.
No, that's fair. That's valid.
I don't think there needs to be an
All
internet
right,
government. Just someone that we can all
All right,
look up
Tpapa,
to.
cook.
Well,
I
if
got-
you
I
think
got
about it,
three.
there is a like
Cook
kind of a
Tpapa.
president of the internet in that sense. It just changes with the like
Yeah.
Harambe was the fucking president of the internet for a little bit.
Yeah,
You know, like
May
that
God
kind of
rest his
shit.
soul.
Drake's
True.
meat.
Tpapa,
I have a
what do you
shirt
got for
still.
us? Drake's
Drake's
all
meat
right.
was the president of the
President of the
internet, yeah, for a second. Yeah. What are you cooking up, Tpapa? What are you
Number
cooking over there?
one, my nomination for president of the internet. I'm going Ty Lopez.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Number two,
Oh
I'm going.
my God,
Number
bro.
two, I'm going Dan
he
Bilzerian.
born the internet.
Now
Dan
Dan Bilzerian's already
Bilzerian.
done though. He's out, dude. He's not even like fun.
Dude,
out
it
like
was
Ty
such a
Lopez.
fall from grace, dude. The Dan Bilzerian falling off was so. I love Dan Bilzerian just for the memes, bro. Just watching that shit
I
go
hated
down.
his
Oh.
guts, bro. I hated
Oh.
Dan Bilzerian so
I
much.
mean, I
dude.
hated
Oh,
him, but you
God.
just loved seeing it. You know, you're like, God, tits and machine guns and trucks, and this is great.
And
like,
big
oh,
dab rigs, and
oh yeah, he was
Yeah,
always
I-
dabbing. I forgot about that, dude. Yeah.
I met Dan Bilzerian actually.
Really?
Because
How big was his wiener?
I used to clean his pool.
And?
Whoa.
As when I was like
That's
7,
kinda cool.
I cleaned a bunch of like mega celebrities' pools. Floyd Mayweather, Iggy Azalea. I cleaned her pool.
Damn.
I
That's,
cleaned.
so
All
you, did
they
you,
lived. You know the neighborhood I lived in, Tpapa, but they all lived there.
Yep. I did.
Yeah, so them
so you
and then
met
also
Dan.
them.
Was
He
chill?
chill as fuck, bro.
Huh. That's
Dude,
good to
Fuck, he
hear,
gave me a
honestly.
dab.
Imagine-
He gave me
yeah.
a dab.
Dan
Oh,
Bilzerian
that's
gave me a
is the
dab.
chillest guy ever.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
He's so chill, bro. And it really, all that Instagram story shit, he literally is just like that all the time. Like he posts that shit, but there it literally is just tons of women at his house all the time. And he just chills around, and when he's
Gotta be a
there,
big
like,
expenditure.
a lot
Oh my God.
of times he wasn't there, but I mean, when he was there a couple of times, I did meet it. He was one of the chillest people I ever met. And also Floyd Mayweather, not a dick at all. He's one of the nicest people I ever met in my life. I swear to God.
I went to school with this
That's
kid.
good to
I
hear.
hated his guts, dude. I hated him so much. It was the worst. I just hated him. I hated everything about him. Oh.
He would ride around in his Rolls Royce with the curtains, and like he would see me in the neighborhood. He would like stop and like talk to me like a suburban dad, bro. It was so
That's
weird.
fucking cool. That's cool as hell.
But he's cool. Yeah, he's not like outwardly facing. He's like an egotistical dickhead, but like in real life, he's. I mean, at least around me, he wasn't.
Vice president of the
I don't know.
internet, Tana Mojo. What do we think?
Valid.
Who?
Very valid. No, Tana
Vice
Mojo.
President Tana Mojo.
Oh, you mean Tana Montague? Montague? I thought that's
Yeah,
how you said it. It's Tana
People
says-
say Mojo. That's just what I've heard.
Yeah.
I nominate.
Tana
She needs
Mojo.
to be. I wish she was irrelevant, but she's not.
I nominate Chief Keef
ahead.
as president of the internet.
Oh,
These bitches
dude,
love so.
Lil B streams. You guys
Yeah.
seen Lil B on Twitch?
No.
Little B
No.
is kind of the president of the internet.
Yeah,
Shout out Little
dude,
B.
Lil B. He can fuck my bitch, dude. I love Lil B.
I would vote for Lil B.
Yeah.
I would definitely vote for Lil B.
Yeah. Dude, he streams to like 80 people. Like, you could go talk to him.
Yeah, he streams 2K.
He follows me on Twitch, too. Dude, I followed him. I typed, and he's like, hey, yo, you got Chetmart. What's up, Tasty? He, like, followed me, and I was like, oh, let's go, dude. Hell yeah.
Networking. That's fucking great. We
All right,
ready?
we got another.
That
We
was
got another banger. Ready?
Okay.
Go ahead.
What do you want to do?
No, go for it.
Yeah, go for it. I gotta poop.
All right.
Rip it.
You are in the shower naked and wet. Which is worse? You get teleported 10 miles outside of a city in the Amazon rainforest, or B, a youth volleyball game?
Wait, where is this topic? I
Probably
gotta
the
read this for myself.
rainforest would be my choice.
Okay,
Okay.
the reason for the rainforest is because you're afraid of indecent exposure in front of younglings, no?
Yeah, I don't want to be at I don't want to get a charge and have it fall.
But then you
the
got
rest of my
10
life.
miles to get back to civilization where you may accidentally show your wiener to a kid on the way
Yeah,
home.
in South America, where else is there a rainforest? You're nowhere cool either, bro. You're probably like in the wilderness of Brazil. Here's my theory.
Bro.
Here's my theory. It's a
Bro, I'm
youth.
picking the volleyball game.
It's a youth volleyball game, so that means someone's filming, right? If I just spawn out of thin air,
The government's going to kill you, bro.
well,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I'd rather the
Government's
government
abducting you
kill me
immediately,
than
bro.
people think I'm a pedophile. Okay, all right. So I'm picking the motherfucking volleyball game, and I'm
So-
hoping the charges don't stick.
For the youth volleyball
That's a
game, like
riskier
it's
one.
like where do you spawn? Are you spawning in on the center of the court?
Center
or
of
like
the
That's
court.
the
in
fun part, bro.
audience?
It's like Call of Duty. You don't know you're going to spawn in. You're spawning at the youth
Real.
volleyball
You
game,
just got a
bro.
location
It's
where you
luck of
can
the
spawn,
draw.
and It's random, dude.
It's luck of the draw, dude. I'm dead if I spawn in the rainforest, so I'll take the charge. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I
I'm
just
fine.
like
That's rough.
if I spawn in the rainforest, you know, you're just gonna be like walking out like this, like covering your junk for like 10 miles as you're going around. Like, I don't know. I think
Yeah.
I might take youth volleyball game too and just like try to explain myself.
Yeah, I don't know. I just teleport in and like fake a seizure or something. So like, you know, like this guy's a time traveler or some shit. Dude. We gotta figure out what's going on. You know.
Wait, can we mark that timestamp for the Tasty Caesar impression?
This episode of Based After Dark.
Oh, I'm throwing that in there for sure.
Oh yeah, easy. Okay, do you guys want to hit the Twitter workshop?
Yeah.
I got a
Oh,
pretty good
man.
one today. I have a couple.
Oh, I think I saved one from earlier this week. I think I typed it in a stream or something. Forget whose it was. Let me see. Oh, it was in Tpapa's stream because we were talking about Barrow's tweets.
Oh yeah.
So I had the one about Aaron, but this one, it's fucking RuneScape related, which I hate. But I stared at her bolt rack because she said she didn't carol.
Okay, that's actually
I
kind
like
of funny.
it. I like
That's
it.
pretty
No,
funny,
that's-
actually.
Yeah,
That's
that was the
pretty
good
good.
one. That
That's
was the
pretty
good one that came from that. I fuck with it.
Okay, I've two. I'll let the I guess the worst one rip first. The dildo of consequence rarely arrives lubed.
That is a banger.
Yeah.
That
kinda
is
good,
such
right?
a banger,
Yeah.
bro.
That's
I
kinda
love
good,
that
dude.
tweet.
That's
I'm
kinda
not gonna
good.
lie.
That's
That's base as
really
fuck.
good. Where what was
That's
the
base as
inspiration?
fuck.
That one's too good.
stole it
I
somewhere
think
from-
I saw
you had
something
to.
about it on TikTok. It was like some Sigma male font compilation, the stuff that I love watching. But I have the second one. No, I don't make her come. She's her own person and she can come if she wants to, which I guess she doesn't.
Oh, that's so good.
That's
Dude, I actually love both of those.
pretty good,
bro.
right?
Fuck.
Taste-
Pretty good.
Also,
Second
added to
one.
the, I think Tasty's the MVP of the cast just for those two tweets. I'm not
Those
gonna
were
lie.
good,
spiked it,
bro.
dude.
Yeah.
Let's go. We spiked it today, boys.
I'd say second
All right,
one.
so-
Those
is-
are good.
Second one better? Okay,
I'd say
got it.
second.
Wait, before Tpapa goes, can I? The reason why the first one is so good for me is because it's like philosophical in a way, but it's unserious enough to be funny.
Yeah, it's a good blend
Yeah.
of both, which is how I
It's
like
the
to
blend,
ride the line,
yeah.
you know?
That's good. That was good.
Um,
You're who I wish I could be on Twitter. I'll just say it out loud.
I'll
I
tweet
think
whatever
I-
you want me to, bro.
I
Our
think I
tweets are
may
the
have
same.
already read this one. I don't remember reading it though, but I do get pretty fucked up on the cast sometimes. Shoved a phone up my ass so I could experience my first butt dial.
No, you've
Yeah,
not
you
said
did not
that.
read that one.
You've not said
Hell
that.
yeah, dude. That's all I got, so that's the one that's going
I
out.
kind of almost like it. I'm not gonna lie. I almost like it.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
Hold on, can I just read some old ones and just get some retakes on something
Yeah,
that might
yeah.
be good? I was just because I didn't have anything, so I was just doing a really fast well, I have why boys are better than girls at RuneScape, a thread, but we gotta wait to time that one correctly. I'm sure
Oh, yeah.
another thing will
Yeah,
happen
that'll be a
soon.
good time.
Wait, it was why RuneScape girls are better than boys?
No, why
Reverse.
boys are better than what is
Girls
it?
at
Why
RuneScape?
boys are better than girls at RuneScape, a thread, and then it's
Okay.
got like an
Okay.
emoji where I'm pointing down. It says 1 of 7.
No, that's gonna be a heat. Like, even if you don't include a thread part, that's gonna be a heat quote tweet. That's it's gonna be some
Yeah.
tweet
I
that
hope
blows
so,
up,
man.
and you're gonna quote tweet it with that. It's gonna
I've
be
been-
it's gonna be insane.
I've been
That tweet
sitting on
almost
that
needs to be
one.
timed, more specifically
Oh,
than on the pod.
dang,
I
dude.
Oh
think.
yeah, that's
there was Demi Lovato was at the I've had this one for a long time. I just haven't tweeted it. And Demi Lovato was at the Oscars looking like kind of crazy. Dude. She looked like she was possessed. And I have Demi Lovato was hotter when she did drugs.
I remember you saying that a long time ago.
I've been
yeah.
sitting on that
That's
one
great.
for so long. I really should have quote tweeted it this week. I think that's really it that I've got.
I like your
That
first
I
one.
like. There's just so
Keep-
yeah.
keep the
I
first
No,
one.
there's
how
so
about
many.
let me workshop the Demi Lovato one real quick. So
Okay.
I haven't looked at Demi Lovato the same way since she stopped doing drugs. Or something along that, or Demi Lovato,
Mambo.
something about her.
I see what you're
didn't
doing.
include her being hotter. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, when that one, we just need something to happen with her, and then we really revisit that one, and then we get something really good out there. All right, I'm posting my butt dial one. I just tweeted it.
Oh, we're posting.
I
Yeah,
had
wait,
one.
Tits, you got one? Or
Yeah, I just
Oh,
wrote
sorry.
one. I just wrote
what
one
the hell,
down.
Tpapa? All right.
All right, let's go.
All right, guys. I got the Garden Gnome butt plug. What do I do now?
What is that even
With the-
referencing?
It's not-
What is that?
Nothing.
Yeah, like
Nothing. It's just there's a Garden Gnome butt plug out there, dude. You've not seen that? There's like a Garden Gnome thing that goes up your ass. So
I'm gonna buy that shit. That's sick.
yeah.
post
All right.
actually, instead of saying it, if you post a picture of the, like, hey guys, I got this, what do I do now?
Okay, hold on.
Like
you post a picture of it.
What do I do now?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, nice.
All right, I'm gonna send this.
Okay, ready? I'll send.
Send.
Oh yeah, shout out.
Oh,
All right,
man,
boys, I have
yeah.
to take a massive shit before the Patreon. So
Perfect.
thank you for watching episode 37, season 2, Base After Dark. On today's Patreon, we're gonna be delving into Crylax's lady problems or solutions. I don't really know which one.
They're never solutions.
They're never solutions. It gets messy. We'll see you guys there. Don't skip. We have some news for you because we have recently reworked our entire podcast format. We will still be conducting one normal podcast a week, but now Tier 1 patrons will have access to a weekly exclusive Patreon podcast that's going to be even more based and more after dark. We've also updated our other tiers to include perks that allow you to directly interact with the podcast and influence the topics that we speak about. The Patreon will be linked in the description below.